So tell me, what do the cards reveal? What's the truth they conceal? She's the high priestess with the key to every question that's haunting me. A lover's heart or a warning from the past. In the terror's embrace, I'm spellbound at last. Truth's come undone, it's a dance we must face. In the chaos, I find my place. In the tarot's embrace, I'm spellbound at last. Truth's come undone, it's a dance we must face. In the chaos, I find my place. The moonlight glows, the veil is thin. Moon of infinity will call again. Thanks for walking in the light, where guides whisper pure insight. Until we meet, the cards will wait. Mystic whispers guide your fate. With every message our spirits send, for cosmic dreams our souls transcend.
Hello, everyone, and welcome in to another live stream. I hope you guys are having a great night. Glad to see you all here. Just a reminder on the free question rules. I need you guys to make sure that you are present for your question. If I call on you and you are not here, you will unfortunately miss your chance for the reading to be completed. This is a newer rule. It is something I've always asked as a courtesy in the past, but it's never been something that I've implemented as a very strict rule, but I do think it's only fair at this point in my business that if you guys have a free question you'd like to ask, that you are here. I also ask that you guys like the live stream as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So go ahead and drop your question below in the chat, your yes/no question that you're curious about. First person that posted was Smiley. If Smiley is here, please check in with me. Let me know if you're here, please. I know that Amy is here, and everybody else just posted their question in the last few minutes. So Smiley, please check in. If Smiley is not here, she will have to come back and repost. All right, it does not look like Smiley is here. So let's move on. This is for Amy. Does Eli know or see that I have been sick? By the way, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. I am getting a yes for you, Amy. The Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Nat. Will David reach out this month? Will David reach out to Nat this month? I'm getting a no for you, Nat. I have the Moon. Margaret. Margaret, I have a yes. The Lovers. Emily. Ooh, Page of Wands almost came out. I have the Four of Wands for you, Emily. That is a yes. For hello. Hello, I have a yes. I have the Knight of Cups. Nannies. Three of Swords and the Lovers. I feel like this is yes. I feel like this is a new beginning for you. Your hard times are coming to an end. I'm going to say yes. I'm leaning towards yes. You're welcome, Amy. Yeah, Amy, that's awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. I typically try to do my best staying as healthy as I can. The sickest I got was like wait, was it a year ago? It might have been a year ago. No. I think it was 2 years ago around this time. And I ended up having to go on antibiotics because I hate that. I hate that I had that happen. But my body couldn't fight it. But I've been staying up with like my vitamins and all of that, and so far so good. You're welcome, Nat. All right, this is for Sienna. Sienna, you have the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. I am getting a yes. There's going to be movement here. Things are going to get easier. Shavana. Yeah, Amy, that's awful. My brother, he has type 1 diabetes, and a couple days ago, he had to go to the hospital because he thought he had DKA, which is called diabetic ketoacidosis. And that's where your body, if it gets to a point, can start shutting down organs. So it's really scary when diabetics get to that point. But he was having a hard time keeping food down. And because of that, his blood sugar kept dropping, and he couldn't keep it up. So when you get to that point, you could even go into a coma. So it's really scary. And I think it was due to like a stomach bug or some kind of flu or something. So I do know that something is going around like that. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Shavana. Let's see, Shavana. I really don't think so, to be honest. I don't think so. There could be some lingering effects of maybe negative energy from like a jealous ex or something. But I think you're moving on from that. So don't stress yourself too much. The more power you give to it, the more stronger it can get. I would just do some kind of transmutation prayer where if there's any negative energy that's put onto you, you can transmute it into something positive for yourself, okay? Ari. All right, Ari, do you see my future spouse being 6'4", 6'5", or even taller? I got the Devil. I got a no for you, Ari. You're welcome, Emily. Nannies. You're welcome, Sienna. You're welcome, Shavana. You're welcome, Ari. All right, this is for Rose. Rose, we have the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hermit. I'm gonna say no along this trajectory. I think you will meet up at some point, but maybe this weekend is a little too soon. They are saying that an opportunity may arise like last minute, but this weekend is looking more like hunkering down and spending time alone. So with the Moon and the Hermit energy. You're welcome, Margaret. All right, free list is coming to an end. We've got about 2 minutes left, and then we'll be moving on to whoever it is that wants to come in and donate. You're welcome, Roses. Ari, hopefully you get your tall king. I'm rooting for you. It seems like you want that really bad, so I hope you get it. IK, hello and welcome in. You're welcome, Roses. For IK, I have a yes, the 10 of Pentacles. And also, when I was shuffling for your question, the Ace of Cups almost came out. So I feel like that's good energy. All right, this is for April. April. Wow, I shuffled, guys. I've shuffled, and these two cards came out again. So yes, I'm gonna say yes. You have the Lovers here, and this kind of talks about like secrecy or the things that we keep within ourselves or like quiet. So this is like secret admirer type of vibe. So I'm getting a yes. You also have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. All right, so Chibi, has David been spying? Oh, no, I already answered that one. Wait, no, I haven't. Oh, I've got two people asking about socials. That's funny. Okay, so Chibi. Show me a yes or a no for Chibi here, please. Show me a yes or no. Whoa, card almost fell. So I am getting a yes from time to time. He's generally trying to move on from this connection and closing this chapter, but there's something that kind of pulls him back to you every once in a while. So from time to time, I will say. You're welcome, IK. You're welcome, GB. All right, so this is for Sophie. And then we're going to close out the list for free list. We're going to move on to whoever wants to donate. As of right now, there's no wait. I think it's just going to be one of those slower nights this evening. So if anybody doesn't feel like waiting for a long time for a reading, tonight is probably a good night to do that. I know that once we get later into the week, like we do, Smiley, I'll answer your question. Once we get later into the week, like Friday, Saturday, I know sometimes that's where it gets really busy. So Sophie will Bronco and BBB together always. I have Temperance. So that is a yes for me. Talks about balance, luck, good fortune, blessings, things like that. All right, Momo, let's do your question real quick. Will Smiley visit California again, April or May? I am getting a yes for you, Momo. This is the Page of Wands. Just remember, this is a free will question, so you have to be like, no one's going to surprise you with a trip to California, most likely. I mean, that could happen, but most likely it's something you're going to have to plan for yourself. So just keep that in mind. All yes/no questions from this point on are $5. So if you would like to donate for your free question, you can do that. Sorry, Sag girl. How's my week going? It's going well. I've gotten a lot done this week. I think the full moon in Virgo that's supposed to be happening, I think it's between tonight and tomorrow, has really got me like rethinking my whole entire life, like different plans that I have for myself, and not necessarily rethinking, but just kind of like purging old ideas and thinking of new ones, I guess you could say. And like this last couple of days, I don't know if anybody else has been feeling this way, but like I've been purging like my life, like putting things up on Marketplace over the last couple of days. And like yesterday I did like a cleaning of my house in certain rooms from top to bottom, and then like trying to tackle that for the rest of the week. And like anything that I've kind of been putting on the back burner, it's like I have this sudden burst of energy of like, I need to get this done and it needs to happen now. Today, I decided to take a little bit of a break. You feel the same way? Like a burst of energy. Yes, cleaning a lot. Isn't that crazy? And it's like all the things that I've been wanting to do. It's not like new things. It's just things that have been on my mind. Like, okay, I've got to make sure I do this at some point. I got to tackle this at some point. It's like checklist that's not necessarily necessary for every single day, but just things that have been on my mind. I finally feel like the motivation to actually get it done. So that's kind of what this week has been. And I overdid it yesterday, I think, in my opinion. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna like just take it easy today. So I took it easy today, which has been nice. but I know that I've got to get back to it like tomorrow or Friday, just kind of get back into the groove of it because I don't feel quite done yet. You know what I mean? Smiley, I was driving to work. This is the first time hearing of that rule. So if I was doing something, I drop my question until I come back, but I see it now. Smiley, that's okay. It's no worries on that. Like I said before, it's always been something I ask as a courtesy for you to be present for your question, but it's never been something that I like hammered down and was like really strict about. But about a week ago, I would say it is something that I said I'd slowly start implementing, and I wasn't going to start it that night, but I was something that I was going to be doing over the next couple of days. So like, for instance, when you came in and I had posted in the chat, like the live be present for your question, I've had that going, the last couple of days. So you're very welcome. No worries. You got in here like just at the end. So I had no problem at all doing that question for you. Emily, we've been feeling super similar. And oh my God, I'm having a lazy day today too. Girl, why are we on the same page? That's crazy. Yeah, we have been feeling super similar. Like I scrubbed the crap out of my bathroom yesterday. I was like bathroom, getting food cooked. I mean, the amount of things I did, like a million loads of laundry, a million loads of dishes, got dinner prepped and cooked for the night, cleaned the bathroom, like folding, washing, putting things away. Like, I mean, yesterday, and I did my nails. These are fresh from yesterday. And then like I've been trying to get in a workout. I got a walking pad a couple weeks ago, so I've been like even motivated to like get on that multiple times a week, and it's just crazy. Like I am tired. I've been having very vivid, weird dreams, but I still feel like this push of like spring cleaning is what it feels like. It does. It feels like a reset, And I'm sitting here thinking there's people online that make money that are posting about their resets that they're doing, their spring cleanings that they're doing, and making content about it. And I'm like, you know what? I've got my part of fortune in my second house, my moon in my second house, and my Mercury, I believe, is in my second house. So I'm like, I would probably do really well creating some type of content and making money, because the second house has to do with money, doing aesthetically pleasing videos where maybe they're voiceovers, because that's Mercury communication. And it's supposed to be where I'm really lucky, is making money. So I'm like, maybe I should kind of switch things a little bit, like still do readings and stuff, but maybe like layer that in too. So that's kind of what I've been like rethinking as well, because I plan on starting a garden this year. All day long I'm cooking and cleaning and tending to my home. So it's like, why not get that on camera and see if I can do anything with it? So the time change, right? The time change has been something crazy too. The last couple of weeks, even though I've been working at night, I have been, I would say I'd only been needing like 6 hours of sleep. Like the last 2 to 3 weeks, I've been going to bed at like 4 and waking up at like 10:30, 9, 10, something like that. And now the time change happens. So now I'm sleeping in later, and that's also throwing me off a little bit. So basically my body is just not adjusted. So I don't know. It's weird energy. It's really weird energy what's been going on lately. I hope that we can all kind of get back in the groove over the next couple of weeks. I definitely feel like these changes are for the better. I think feeling that Virgo energy of like, we need to release, we need to let go of control. But Virgo energy is very organized. Virgo doesn't like clutter. Virgo likes to throw away things we don't need anymore. And just kind of like assimilate and avoid the chaos of our lives and try to just find a way to manage that. And I feel like that is definitely an energy that I have been come under this time around. Actually, let me see. What house is Virgo for you, Emily? Do you know? Oh, Virgo rising. So you might even be affected a lot stronger than I am. So as a Virgo rising, it's in your first house. So it's the house of self. So you may be doing a lot of things that revolve around you as far as releasing. So you may even feel inclined to change things up about your physical appearance or your thought patterns, your habits, the way that you present to other people, maybe affirmations, thinking differently, planning your life for yourself, like maybe figuring out different ways how this could apply to you specifically, because the first house is the house of self. So that could be affecting you. Do you know what else is in your first house? Is there anything in your first house at all? If there's anything else in your first chart, like any other planets, then that could also influence how this is affecting you. You wish you could remember you haven't looked at your full chart in a while. You can take a look and report back. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. We can always talk about that another time. I've been getting really into astrology lately. Not lately, I've always been interested in astrology. I remember being like 9 years old and reading like Teen Beat magazine when they had like the horoscopes in it. Like I've always been obsessed with like my birth month and sign and all of that. And the Chinese zodiac has been such a fun thing for me, like since being a kid and like going to the Chinese restaurants and whatnot. So it's like, yes, I've always been interested, but I do find that like lately I've been getting more into actually reading birth charts and understanding them, probably the last 2 to 3 years. So I'm having a lot of fun with that. Well, Emily, if I'm not here, then I'll see you next time. It seems like it's kind of like a slower night. I wasn't quite sure whether or not I should come on now or if I should come on later or earlier. I wasn't sure what I should do just because it's been kind of slow for some reason the last couple of weeks. So if I'm not here, I hope to see you maybe tomorrow because I'll be back in live again then. But enjoy your dinner.